Welcome to the Using SmartIT and Digital Workplace with BMC Helix live chat webinar. My name is Michelle Mazel and I'm a Technical Support Analyst here at BMC, working in SaaS support and supporting BMC Helix live chat and Helix ITSM. In today's webinar, I will be discussing getting started with the live chat and discussing its uses. Live chat can be used with SmartIT and DWP, and I will cover those topics as well as demonstrate uses. In SmartIT, the support agent can interact with the end user. In DWP, the end user can interact with a chatbot or a request to talk to a live agent. I will also cover useful optional features in live chat and discuss troubleshooting common issues. So let's get started. BMC Helix live chat uses include real-time conversations with support agents to resolve issues faster. This allows end users to resolve their issues by chatting with support agents. Also, creating requests via chat so that the right information gets into the request. If the end user wants to create a request for software installation, instead of accessing a help desk application, the end user can use BMC Helix Virtual Agent to initiate the request. Another use is searching articles via chat to reduce errors and solve issues faster. When initiating the chat, your end user can select a topic and get a list of knowledge articles related to that specific topic. If none of the knowledge articles help to resolve the issue, then the end user can continue by asking the question in the chat directly. The end user can start virtual and communicate with the chatbot, then transfer to a live agent to optimize use of limited agents or get further assistance. If the virtual agent cannot resolve the user's questions or provide sufficient information, the end user can request to speak with a live agent. For example, in the diagram, the user encounters an issue and starts a chatbot conversation. If sufficient information is provided, the user performs the task as instructed and the issue is resolved. If sufficient information is not provided, the user confirms the request to start a live chat. BMC Chatbot routes the user to a support agent, and the agent will provide additional information and resolve the issue. Before getting started with live chat, the administrator can configure the live chat settings and the self-service portal to fit the company needs. The live chat server settings can be configured using the live chat administration console. Under General Settings, you have Chat Server Settings. Here you can see some of the options to configure, which are Chat Application Status. This is the type of agent mode in use. The options are Agent Only or Virtual Agent and Live Agent. The value of this setting determines whether to show or hide the virtual agent name and show avatar fields. Next, we have the self-service chat responses to keep. This is the number of self-service chat responses to keep. The default value is set to 50, and most customers set this to 100. We have the max open live chat sessions. This is the maximum number of chat sessions that a self-service user can have with live agents. This value applies to simultaneous sessions with live agents and not just total sessions. The default value is 6. We also have the max wait time reported. This is the maximum wait time in minutes to display to the self-service user when the user requests a live agent. The current status setting is the mode of the chat server. The options are test or production. We have the show debug info. This value specifies whether debug mode is active in the agent console. When this is enabled, administrators can debug logs by enabling the browser's developer option using the F12 key. The debug option helps in error tracking and issue resolution. It is the best practice to use debug mode only when you are testing changes or in a test environment. And lastly, you have the quick text options. Updates to any of these options will take effect only after you refresh the servlets. As an administrator, you can rebrand the self-service portal so that end users get a consistent brand experience of your company. You can modify the following properties: company logo and name, virtual agent avatar, and support agent avatar. You can also configure the self-service portal by modifying labels and messages such as chat queue position, the greeting, or the logout message if you don't want to use the default value. These can be modified in the self-service portal configuration section. I will now demonstrate rebranding the self-service portal and show you how to change colors of the background and how to change the company logo. In order to change the background color for the SSP UI, you will select the Virtual Agent Administration Console. From here, we will navigate to the Self-Service Portal, select Configuration. In the Virtual Chat Administration Console, we will select Interfaces. For the interfaces English, since this is already in overlay mode, I will select this one and click Modify. I'll scroll to the bottom and enter the code to change the color. Now that I have my color set, I will save my changes. In order for those changes to take effect, I need to refresh the servlets. And then I will refresh the UI and see that the color has been changed. Now I will show you how to change the company logo. First, we will go into the rebranding section. Search for the property name of company logo. Select the company. Today we'll use Petramco. Do a search. And I would like to change this logo, so I will delete the existing. And I will add the logo that I do want to use. Now I will save this. Any changes will require refreshing the servlets, so I will refresh the servlets. And now I'll refresh the SSP window. And after refreshing, the logo has been updated. Any configuration changes will require you to refresh the servlets. Now that we've seen how to rebrand the self-service portal, let's discuss using SmartIT with LiveChat. Integrating LiveChat with SmartIT allows the support agent to interact with the user in real time. The support agent must have the ES-Chat role along with incident user, service request user, and work order user permissions. Here in this screenshot, you can see that the support agent Iggy is chatting with the customer Loma. During the chat, an incident or work order can be created. I will now demonstrate the end user experience with LiveChat. The end user can launch a chat from the self-service portal. In the SSP window, you have a couple of tabs. First is the Chat tab. Here the end user is being greeted and can select a topic or just type in a question. You have the Open Items tab, which shows you your open chats and open incidents. Next, we have the Quick Links tab, which can be utilized to make frequently used reference material available to self-service users. and the Alerts tab, which can be used to broadcast messages to self-service users. From the Chat tab, I will type in a question. For example, my Microsoft Teams app is not working. Here I can see that I am number one in line and my estimated wait time is 1 minute. From SmartIT, when I launch the agent console, I can see my chats. I can see the chat from Loma, and the end user can see that the agent has joined the session. I can type back to the end user. And here you can see the conversation is happening between the end user and the agent. Now I'll provide more information to the agent. My Teams app is not working. The agent sees my message. Says I can help with that. Anytime during the conversation, the end user can request to have a ticket submitted. So as the end user, I will request to have a ticket submitted. At this time, the agent can select Create Ticket, Create Incident. The administrator can configure the option to automatically create an incident or manually create the incident. Here the incident has been submitted and the request number has been sent back to the end user. At this point, the agent can select to end the chat. And they can work the incident offline at this point. Similarly, you can integrate Digital Workplace Advanced with LiveChat to allow end users to request real-time assistance through chats. Within DWP, an end user can request assistance using the virtual agent or the live chat option. The BMC Helix virtual agent enables your end users to request services and resolve their issues in a conversational interface. Using a natural language, the virtual agent can report issues, create requests and cases, or search for knowledge articles on behalf of the users. To get started with integrating DWP with LiveChat, you must first create a chatbot. The BMC Helix chatbot offers intelligent, omni-channel experiences to drive employee engagement and productivity via BMC Helix Digital Workplace and BMC Helix Business Workflows. During the creation, you must configure the Conversation Workspace ID and the communication channel. Here is a sample chatbot. Once you connect the IBM Watson Assistant and enable chatbot to be used in your communication channel, you can select chatbot to test the features. After creating a chatbot, you may want to enable chat for services in BMC Helix Digital Workplace Advanced so that end users can request these services from a chat conversation. The first step is to create the services that you want to import in DWP. Next, you will launch Innovation Studio to select the chatbot. Once you're in Innovation Studio, select BMC Chatbot and then select Actions. Next, choose Publish Chat Enabled Service. Here in the Publish Chat Enabled Service window, You will specify the details of the chatbot that you want to import the service for. First, you'll select the chatbot name and the locale. On the Service to Chat Enabled tab, you will select the service and the service actions that you want to import. On the User Requests tab, you will specify the different ways in which the end user can request this service. In the Questions tab, you can modify the questions to be more conversation-like between the chatbot and the person. And lastly, you will publish the service. Now I will demonstrate launching the chatbot. Once your chatbot is initiated, you can type your question, for example, email issue. Knowledge articles matching your search will be displayed. If this does not answer your question, you can select no. You will be prompted to create a service request. Select yes and provide the additional information. Once you provide the additional information, you will be prompted to choose a client type. Click Outlook for Windows. Continue providing the initial information. Now it's asking me for a detailed description. Here I will select yes, this information is correct. And my request has been submitted. And you can see my request number and the status. If I am finished with this request, I can select no. If the chatbot has not resolved your issue, you can request to speak with the live agent by typing the command live agent. You will be placed in the queue until an agent joins the conversation. In summary, the end user can start a conversation with the chatbot and request assistance. Furthermore, we have some new optional features for LiveChat that were introduced in version 22.1. One of these features is the redirect to chatbot. This configuration setting provides an option to automatically redirect self-service portal users to the chatbot. For example, if users have bookmarked the SSP and you want to redirect them, you can use this configuration to automatically send them to the virtual agent. Also, there's the Show Busy message for agents. This configuration can be used to provide a different wait time message. For example, some customers want a more realistic wait time given as they can get very busy. This allows you to let the customer know that all agents are currently busy. For the redirect, this setting is updated in the Chat Administration Console, Self-Service Portal, Configuration, System Configuration section. By default, this value is blank, but if configured, this will redirect end users launching the self-service portal to be taken directly to chatbot. Next, we have the feature All Agents Are Busy. Here you can see the default message, you're number one in the line, your estimated wait time is 1 minute versus all agents are currently busy. The wait may be a bit longer if it's not urgent. The default is you always get this wait message, but some customers want a more realistic wait time given as they can get very busy. Any value less than the number entered for minimum agent availability count will show this message that all agents are busy. Now let's cover some troubleshooting tips. If you are troubleshooting an issue, first check to see if there is an overlay. By using overlay mode for your custom configurations, you can preserve your custom changes during an upgrade. You can disable overlays to return to base configuration and try reproducing the issue. In order to check for overlays, launch the LiveChat Administration Console from the flyout menu. Here you will notice the option in the flyout menu has changed from Virtual Chat to LiveChat. This change is part of version 22.1. Select Administration Console, Self-Service Portal, Configuration. Here you will see the properties and forms that can be configured. You will know an overlay exists if the value in this column is set to true. Here you will see the properties and forms that can be configured. You will know an overlay exists if this value in the column is set to true. To disable the overlay, highlight the record and select Modify. Choose Disabled and save your change. Once you save the change, you will need to refresh the servlets. Here is where you will refresh the servlets. When troubleshooting, I always look first to see if the issue can be reproduced and how many users are impacted. If you can reproduce the issue, then enable the debug option here in the LiveChat admin console under Chat Server Settings. Here you can set the debug info to on. Once the issue is reproduced, we can review the logs and debug messages. Equally important in troubleshooting is the ES-Chat master chat record. This form gives a detailed look into chat activity and history and is instrumental when looking for delays or gaps in the conversation between the end user and the support agent. We can also use the session ID to search the chat log for failures or errors. In addition to checking the ES-Chat master record, you can enable browser logging using the F12 key on your keyboard to capture errors which may not appear in the application. Then save this log file to share with BMC support if you are creating a support case. Some common issues are end user is not able to see messages from the chatbot, chat topics are not appearing, or live chat hours are not working. And these are some tips to help with initial troubleshooting. For your reference, I have included a link to our best FAQ on using BMC Helix live chat with SmartIT and the best FAQ on using BMC Helix live chat with Digital Workplace Catalog. The best FAQs have the most frequently recommended resources by my team in customer support on these topics. We update them periodically, so it is a good first stop to make sure you know the answer to any common questions. Additionally, there are links to some of our videos on LiveChat. In summary, I shared benefits of using LiveChat and demonstrated some of the features. I also walked through some of the new optional features in chat that you can take advantage of in the latest release. Lastly, we looked at common issues and tips on troubleshooting. I hope that was helpful. Thank you for your time and attention.